Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about fragrances on a budget that are ultra attractive. I'm going to be giving you my best recommendations for very impressive and sexy fragrances that won't break the bank. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the newest release from Rayhaan, which is called Crimson. I did a short reviewing this, and I have to say the bottle is so, there's just something about this bottle that is really cool. So this is going to be a very warm and spicy fragrance that is perfect for this season, for the winter time. It is a vanilla ambery scent that is very fresh and masculine, really based around cardamom and this kind of smokiness. There's cinnamon and sandalwood with sweet tonka beans, and this gets compared to Creed's Centaurus, but I am here to tell you it is not the same. It's much fresher and it doesn't have that tobacco that Centaurus has, and it also doesn't have that very strong cumin note that you find in Centaurus. It is sweet and powerful and so manly, but very wearable and attractive. Perfect if you want something just ultra sexy for the nighttime. Crimson from Rayhaan. Next up, we have Amber Oud Dubai Nights from Al Haramain. And you guys have been asking me about this one. I have seen a lot of interest in this fragrance. This also has kind of a more resinous tone, but it's really centered around elemi. There's saffron and rose with agarwood. It's sweet, musky and floral, and it has this kind of balance of sweetness and sensuality and elegance with this big dose of very aromatic elemi. It is really nice, and I love the tonka beans and the amber with this very delicate rose, kind of like rose petals. It's not too woody or oudy. I think it's show-stopping and very classic. This is a very sexy, very put together scent profile, a rose and oud scent. So Amber Oud Dubai Nights from Al Haramain. So the next scent is perfect for someone that wants to smell very sophisticated and super rich. We're talking about Kayaan Classic from Albatania. Super rich, but not in a very flashy way. I have been addicted to this fragrance, you guys. It is very creamy orange. It kind of comes off a bit like this creamsicle vibe with orris butter and vanilla. It's pretty linear, but it just oozes class and style. I love the ambrette and rose vibes. It's definitely sweeter than DHP or DHI, and kind of adds a bit of a sexiness and youthfulness to that DNA. There's no leather here, but I really love that kind of earthy, creamy orris. And for around $30, it is actually a no-brainer and a must-have. So it's really hard to go wrong with any nitro fragrance from Dumont Paris, but I think that Nitro Green is going to be the most versatile out of the entire lineup. And as the name would imply, it's gonna be a green scent. It's aromatic and yummy sweet, but not really in a gourmand way. Just such an addictive sweetness that this line is really known for. There's saffron and vanilla with lavender. There's amberwood and fir resin with some kind of fougere vibes too. It is signature worthy, non-offensive, it's not screechy, it does not smell cheap. Perfect for the gym, you could wear it casually or even to the office. Nitro Green does it all. It's a great cheapie. Next up, we have Uomo Eau de Toilette from Salvatore Ferragamo. Now this has been an obsession of mine for years now, and it really deserves more attention. It smells like a spicy, peppery tiramisu dessert, but in a very masculine way. It just makes the ladies want to eat you. It's just like a very happy, delightful scent. I love the coffee. I love that kind of powdered cacao, kind of chocolatey and creamy. It has cashmere wood and sandalwood. It is the most perfect, affordable, manly, dimensional gourmand. Very tempting. It's the type of scent that will have people around you asking what you're wearing. Heaven. Uomo Eau de Toilette from Salvatore Ferragamo. So next up, we have the Dreamer from Versace, kind of a forgotten fragrance from Versace. This is iris and lily with a lot of very leafy, kind of herbaceous plant notes. This has juniper and tarragon and artemisia with tobacco. So much green freshness with this kind of lipsticky, earthy iris. It's kind of soapy and clean, smells like a blast from the past in a good good way. It's a great scent if you don't really like sweet fragrances, like you want something that smells very natural. And when you want to be taken seriously, you should reach for the Dreamer. Also a great office scent, and you can find this one for around like $10. Love it. The Dreamer from Versace. So this next fragrance is for the men out there that want to give off like major sex bomb energy. We're talking about Dolce & Gabbana, the One Eau de Parfum. This is grapefruit and basil with coriander, with this zesty, very smooth ginger and cardamom, with amber and tobacco. It is a no-brainer, just a crazy appealing DNA that, by the way, the ladies go crazy over. The ginger and cardamom combo is undeniable, with a touch of spiciness mixed with that really like crisp, nice grapefruit with tobacco. It's really a gorgeous contrast. Just really embodies the feeling of desire. Get it for super cheap on discounters. Perfect for a gentleman with a bad boy side. Next up is Pour un Homme de Caron Le Soir. And yes, you heard me right, a cologne fragrance for around $45. This fragrance smells niche. There is crazy quality here. This is rich vanilla with orris and lavender, kind of a minty lavender with cypress, with incense and a very natural sweetness coming from the vanilla. It's not a sugary sweet vanilla. It's like a vanilla extract or like a vanilla pod. It's not sugary sweet. I love the minimal, subtle smokiness from the incense. It just adds something very interesting. It is an amazing hidden gem. It does smell classic, but not outdated, and not like a typical simple lavender scent either. It smells very high-end, very silky and creamy, and mysterious at the same time. Pour un Homme de Caron Le Soir. Next up, we have Dunhill Icon. This is the type of scent that just awakens your senses when you smell it. This has petitgrain. It's very soothing and calming. It just makes you feel very safe, but at the same time, very put together. You get this really nice, fresh citrus in the opening, combined with this very indulgent and sexy cardamom. It's kind of sparkling with a nice dose of vetiver. It smells like a very fashionable, well-groomed man. Another no-brainer, super versatile, all-occasion stunner. Dunhill Icon. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video with Ombre Noire from Lalique. This is a boozy, woody, warm, spicy fragrance with a very unique minty fig leaf mixed with cinnamon, cognac, myrrh, tobacco, with resins like olibanum. And I love how the tobacco is done in here because it comes off more like an ashy tobacco. And I also really like the touch of booziness. It's a really interesting combination. It's not a typical boozy tobacco fragrance that you're used to smelling. It is very unique because of the fig. But because it is so different, it may be a bit polarizing. But if you enjoy mint, fig, and tobacco, this is going to smell like unlike anything else you've ever tried before. Very artistic, dark and mysterious, but somehow clean cut at the same time. It's so interesting, and you get a little bit of this cooling sensation from that mintiness. It's just something that you can't stop smelling. Comes off a bit exotic too. So good if you're up for something different, super, super unique. Ombre Noire from Lalique. But yeah, guys, that was just my top 10 best fragrances on a budget. Like literally fragrances that you would not believe how affordable they are when you smell them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below. What is your most favorite affordable fragrance? And what is the brand that you love that you think I should try? Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.